Hello, it's Layefa. How are you? And I'm here with my baby girl Adesawa again. I don't do anything fancy to my baby's hair. My daughter has type 4 hair. It is of a medium thickness. She has a bit of 4A, 4B and 4C in there. I would even say she has a tiny bit of 3C right at the back. It's really weird. Her hair is just, I've never seen anything like it. She does have this like really looser texture at the back. I wash my daughter's hair once a month. Like when I'm taking it out of braids, I wash it once a month. And that's when I usually do the whole shampoo, condition. She's now 3 years old and this is the length of her hair. I've never straightened it. I hardly blow dry, I've never blow dried her hair ever since she was born. So I do use tools on her hair. Although I do wash her hair once a month, her hair does get co-washed quite regularly in braids and in like cane roll. When it's in cane roll, maybe every few days when she's having a bath, I might wet it, put a little bit of conditioner on it and rinse it out. So she does get a co-wash quite frequently. On this occasion, I decided I had a little bit of black soap shampoo left, so I decided to use that. But generally speaking, what the shampoo that I tend to use is the Sheer Moisture with Jamaican black castor oil. That's the one that I tend to use in her hair. I prefer it in her hair than I do in my hair, whereas her hair is lighter than mine. Anyway, enjoy the video. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a co-wash. This is what this is what we're thinking of using for your hair. Yeah, that one. Yeah. And then we're going to use a little bit also of coconut oil. Oil? Yeah, coconut oil. So that we can detangle your hair. Some of this random conditioner that I've got. So just basically any conditioner that I have. Yep, take that. Tresemme. Tresemme, look, that one, yeah. Before I put all of that in, I think I'll use this. I've got a tiny bit of this left that my friend made for me some time ago. And I'm going to mix it in with the conditioner and the coconut oil. So let's put that there. Let's just take this out. Can you see a princess in the camera? And a pink ball. Really careful with these hair bands because they can also rip your hair out.
Up, right.
Oh.
Up, right.
A few pumps there.
Oh no. Uh-oh, Bill. How do you go?
I've been using a brush like this to help with the detangling and also removing the lint. I actually want to get one of those new brushes that are really in trend right now that everyone seems to be using, that I don't know what they're called, but if you know what it's called, comment below. I don't have one of those caps that helps to keep the soap away from her eyes, so I usually try and make wash time a really fun experience. When she's having a bath, I'll put her little balls in there and just stuff in the bathtub to entertain her, and she enjoys it. If your child has lint in their hair, the best way to take it out is before you wash it. Don't try and wash it, because what you'll do is you'll just move it about and spread it around. But the best way to do it is to try and remove the lint before you wash the hair, because it will dry and it will still be there. because it will dry and it will still be there. So this was an error on my part. I thought I would try something and it didn't work. So don't do that. Okay?
Wash, 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 wash my hands. Wash, 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 wash my hands. Wash, wash, wash my
So now that my daughter is 3 years old, the general rule of thumb for me is as long as the hair product is good for my hair, I will use it in her hair. Obviously, if it is quite strong whereby it has a tingling sensation that I can feel, then I won't use the product in her hair. Like I know it's really weird, but I don't believe in hair products for kids, because I'm like, hair is hair. Like when it grows out of your head, it's still like it's hair. You can't tell what age the hair is, like if it comes from a child or if it comes from an adult, unless it's grey hair, of course. But even then, babies can have grey hair. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. The reason I'm saying this is people often ask me, what products do I use in my daughter's hair? When she was a baby, I was very cautious with the products that I would use in her hair. But now that she's a toddler and I have a good idea of what her skin is like, she has dry, sensitive skin. So I am cautious of that when I'm choosing the products. But for the most part, I feel that if it works for me, it will work for her. Our hair texture is somewhat similar, but not exactly the same. But I hope that answers anybody's question, because I do get asked a lot about what products do I use in her hair. And really, as you can see from this video, it really isn't anything fancy. It's usually whatever I have on my shelf. As much as I can, I like to wash my daughter's hair in sections, just as I would my own. Adesawa has a medium thickness of hair, so it is thick, but at the same time, it's not as thick as my hair. And although it is similar to my hair, it also has a slightly different texture, because obviously that's the only thing I can compare it to. I like to wash her hair in sections as much as I can, so that I'm being as thorough as I can. And in this case, the hair was already in sections, so I'm taking out the twist bit by bit and then detangling it that way before shampooing and then conditioning. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. I couldn't film me rinsing her hair off because she was getting agitated, so I just had to do what I could. Anyway, these are shots of her with her hair dry. As you can see, there is lint, so I had to, as I was braiding her hair, I had to like comb out the lint. That's in a previous video, so if you haven't watched that video already, I will link it in the eye and put it in the cards. Thank you so much for watching. Until my next video, think smart, work hard, make it happen. Bye.